Gold rushes. During the Second Great Awakening, the United States was introduced to the gold rushes. A gold rush is when a large amount of people swarm an area in hopes of finding gold and other precious metals. Carolina Gold Rush. The first gold rush happened in North Carolina, prominently called the Carolina Gold Rush. All of America's gold from 1804 to 1828 was Carolina gold shipped to Philadelphia for minting. 10 years later, Andrew Jackson signed 3 new mints for the newly found gold. One of these mints is located in Charlotte, North Carolina. Georgia Gold Rush. The next gold rush happened in the hills of Georgia in 1828, in Cherokee Country near the town of Dahlonega. As news spread quickly, many rushed to the territory for its treasures. Andrew Jackson authorized the Indian Removal Act in 1830, which would allow a takeover of gold mining areas among other places. This led to the forced removal of natives off their ancestral lands. California Gold Rush. The California Gold Rush was sparked in 1848 due to James Marshall finding a gold nugget in a local California river. As the Georgia gold became harder to collect, the few miners still remaining traveled westward toward California in search of more gold. This large influx of people reinvigorated the American economy. California was the first area to become a state without starting as a territory. Due to the large congregation of people in the area, the miners of the California Gold Rush were given the nickname 48ers, which was then adapted to the 49ers because it sounded better. The gold rush paved way to new technological advancements such as steamships and railroads. In the end, the California Gold Rush allowed few to become rich, while the rest returned home with a little more than they started with. Klondike Gold Rush. Much like the California Gold Rush, the Klondike Gold Rush started between 1896 to 1899, with a stampede of prospectors in hopes of getting riches and better life, but ended with few becoming wealthy and the rest went in vain. The prospectors faced immediate challenges by just attempting to reach the Klondike region. There was no motorized transportation to take them, so they were forced to walk from California up to the Klondike region. The prospectors were forced to bring 1 year's supply of food by the Canadian authorities to prevent starvation. With the food supply added onto their normal equipment, each prospector would have to take supplies that weighed around 1 ton by themselves. They also struggled with attaining the ores because they were unable to distribute the ores evenly, and mining was halted by permafrost. The Klondike Gold Rush was the most agonizing gold rush due to the challenges faced and the many prospectors who were unable to make a profit. Conclusion. Ultimately, the gold rushes positively affected the American economy and transportation. On the other hand, it negatively affected Native Americans and the majority of prospectors who were unfortunate.